Hi there, it's Diane Evans with stampinwithdiane.com. I'm an independent Canadian Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the interior of British Columbia. So welcome to Saturday. Welcome to my card sketch number 217. I see Ardeen has asked me where I've come up with my sketches. My sketches are basically my sketches from actually going and making a card on Saturday morning, the Saturday or Sunday morning, and then I just do a sketch. Because if you really look at my sketches, they're not done professionally on like a editing program. They're actually just pictures of my actual cards that I do. So welcome to my live. Remember that if you are joining me through YouTube, make sure that you're subscribed down below. And if you're on my page, that's amazing as well. I really do truly appreciate you. So if you do go and you don't like it when I'm talking with different people, just watch it on a replay and then you can just scoot on by that part. But I do constantly, or usually constantly, I do talk with my people that do come on. So welcome to card sketch number 217. So this one is, you know what? I'm going to show you a way that you can use this in another way. Now, card sketches are a general sort of thing to give you inspiration of what you do. When I do my card sketches, and I'm just going to go down to my desktop here. When I do my card sketches, I come on and I have as my, ooh, it's warm in here. I've got a heater on down here because it's cooler downstairs than it is upstairs. But anyways, my regular card base is my finished card base. So it's 4¼ by 5½. It's actually like it's 4¼ it's 5½ by 8½ scored at 4¼ but that gets you put onto the regular card base. Now this one it just basically has 3 layers on it. It's got like the 3¾ inch by 5-inch layer, and then this one here is 3½ by 3¾ and then I've got 5 that are at a 1/2 inch by 3½. Now, you could go like this. You could also turn this way like that. Hello, Lorraine and Colleen and Maya from the Netherlands. Awesome. And Amanda is also from the Netherlands. So welcome. And it's 9 hours difference. I do know that. So welcome. I'm so glad that you're joining me on a Saturday night. But anyways, this is the way that the card sketch is going to go. Hello, Ardeen. Yes, when there's the air conditioner going on upstairs, oh my goodness, it is cold down here. Now, I've been told by my air conditioner technician not to close the vents. And boy, I tell you, I sure have been tempted this summer. But I just put on my little space heater and I'm okay. I'm okay to go. Usually I dress a little bit warmer down here as it goes. All right, so I decided I was going to use my Friends for Life bundle. This one is amazing bundle. And this is also the one that I'm using for my monthly card club. So this is a card club that is to go, whether you are joining, in my studio or if you are joining me distance wise, because this one is to go. I cannot do anything with product to go, but I can do tutorials to go as well. Awesome. So like I say, we're going to use this one. I think it's amazing. The cards that you can make with this particular stamp set is unlimited. And with the beautiful paper that goes with it, which is the Full of Life designer series paper, that's amazing as well. So I'll just put this up to the side and I will show you what I'm going to do here. I came in with my favorite color, one of my favorite colors, because I like Bermuda Bay. I like the Coastal Cabana. I like this. I like these green blue tones. So this one is 5½ by 8½ scored at 4¼ We're going to fold into the mountain, which is into that groove part there. And we're just going to use our bone folder and get a really good crease on there. So like I say, we have that. Now and I decided when I did it this way, I could do it this way. but I'm also thinking I could do it another way. So I'm going to come in with my card pieces that I have. And this is Melon Mambo. Doesn't that look gorgeous with that? And then I've got this third piece, which is 3.5 by 4 3/4, is just basic white. And then I'm coming in with that. Now, in this particular bundle is this particular die, and it's a 1/2 inch die, and it just adds a bit of a different interest to this particular card here. So I've got it in the Summer Splash, Melon Mambo, and Summer Splash. Geez, am I missing one of these pieces? It kind of looks that way. No, here, I'm good. So Melon Mambo, Daffodil Delight, and Summer Splash. And then what I'm going to do is, this is coming this way, but I'm going to turn it this way so that I can get it on here more even. Now, I thought that this might look a little bit different. If I come like this, and let's go put this sort of in the middle. And I'm going to move this up and down because I don't think there's any reason why this has to go directly down there. So I'm actually going to do it up a little bit more. Yes, it's, you know, and we could do it this way too. Do we want to do it this way? I could do it that way. That would look okay. You know what? I think I'm going to leave it that way. And that's not how I originally thought of doing this. So, anyways, it's all good. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this piece here. Now, I'm not going to stick it down as right down to the, like really get it down there, because I want to make sure that I've got this centered. Yeah, I grew up in a house that didn't have air conditioning, and we had the evening sun, and that's when Kamloops was a lot hotter, like 40-degree weather. Okay, so what I can also do is, because I want to put this in the middle here, this is 4 3/4. I'm just going to come in with my ruler, and I'm going to show you, I want to get the, this is 4 3/4. So this is actually 2. I go to put this on here. It's going to be 2 3/8 to 2 5/8 is what that's going to be in between. And aren't those colors pretty together? It's unfortunate that you can't really see these colors. I'll bring them up to the thing once, up to the camera when I'm a little bit closer. So I'm going to go, let's kind of put that right about there. And then these two pieces are going to go in between. Does that look about right? Pretty close. It's a handmade card, right? So let's just go and put this on there. And like I say, I'm going to switch that around. And that's kind of just because that's the way that the cardstock fell. So that's kind of pretty, isn't it? All right. What about dry embossing it before adhering to the card base? I'm not sure what you're meaning by that, Andrea. Like you're thinking that I should put this through an embossing folder at that point. I could, but not wanting to because of something else that I'm going to do with this particular card. But yes, of course, you could go ahead and do that. So see, that's like that. And that's giving us the look like that. Now, I could turn around and keep those on there with that thing and then trim that off. What do I? Yeah, I think I might even, and then it goes to there. That gives a totally different card, doesn't it? But I'm going to go ahead and do that. Hello, Polly. I do so many different types of cards. When I was playing with this one this morning, and I have to honestly say that's what I do, is I come down in the morning for my card sketch and I play with it at that point. but I'm not sure what you're saying. I'm thinking that you're saying put this through the embossing folder. Ah, well, there you go. All these different ideas. Now, what I'm going to do is I am going to actually turn around and I'm going to place this on here. You know what? I don't know if I'm going to place it on there. I think I'm going to do this and I'm going to come in and just mark this because I don't want to put this on first. I want to come in and trim this. So there is a way I could do this. I'm going to come in with my trimmer. And so this is going to be 4 1/4. Let's go and cut this here. We may have to go back in and trim it. There we go, like that. And then I know that this is going to be to 4 1/4. Trim that off there. Bright, cheery colors, isn't it? Okay, let's see if that's going to fit on there. Which dies did I use? This one came from the Friends for Life dies. So that's this die here that cuts those out. Isn't that an interesting die? I think that's a lot of fun. Okay, awesome. So let's see if that's going to fit on there. See how that's going to fit. Now, this is going up and down. I can also have this card go this way as well. And I'm going to let you help me decide on that particular one. Now, I don't normally put this card base on here this early, but I'm going to today. So we have that going like this. It is nice and bright. Now, I have to admit, I will tell you that this is part of a color challenge that I'm in for a stamp camp that I have going, which is using Attention Shoppers, which there's still room for, by the way. But anyways, I can have it going this way or this way, because that's what a card sketch is. You could turn around and do that. Now I have this friend, which is also from this part here. Now I can have it go here. And then I am actually going and putting, and I'm going to go put this on here now, or get it. I'm going to use this color on there. Now, I should have used an adhesive sheet. I should have. I didn't. Because I cut out a bunch of these friend colors. This was one that was sort of just sitting on my desk. So now I'm just, like I say, I'm just going to, let me come in with my silicone mat. And we're just going to let that set for just a bit because we don't want it to get too gooey. All right, so, and then there is a little dot, which I happen to have. And I'm just going to go and just put a tiny bit of glue on there. Anyways, so do I want my card to go this way? Or do I want it to go this way? Now, I am also going to have, I think in this card, it says, so excited for you, friend. Thank you, friend. Happy birthday, friend. So I could put that on there as well. Miss you, friend. I don't want to put any of these bigger ones on there. So now I just have to decide which way I want that to go. Portrait, like this is what Colleen says. So like this. Okay, let's just get this part on here. So I'm just waiting for a few more people to say what they would like. I'm good to do it either way. Originally, I was going to do it landscape. Like these kind of ones that go like this. Now, this one has this little bit there. There. Hello, Evelyn. So I'm just waiting. See, I have this little piece here. This is the dot. My goodness. I should probably come in with some tweezers. And this tweezers, landscape, landscape. There's 2 that are landscape, 3 that are landscape. So let me just put that there. But see how you can take your sketch. So, okay, so one thing we want to do is make sure that we've got it opening the right way. So here we go. We're going to go landscape because it seems like the majority are saying landscape. All right, so we have that. Now what I want to do is I want to put these words on there. Now another decision to be made is, do I have it come like this with black embossing powder, or do I have it, I can't do it with the black because it won't show. Well, that just solved that problem. All right, so now what should I put on here? Happy birthday would be a good one. Happy birthday, friend. This is kind of a fun one. Thank you for being a friend. Let's try that. No, because I don't know. Yeah, okay, landscape 1. So we're going to go this way. And now I have to decide. I think I'm going to do a happy birthday. That's the one I can get the most out of. So I'm just going to come in with the words. And I'm going to do it like one word and another word. Okay, so we're going to come in with our embossing buddy. Now, have you seen the new Wow embossing powder? I know I have some here, so I'm going to go ahead and I'll use it. But I have to be very, very careful. How I go about using this. Just going to come in with my first mark. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to just stamp the happy on this side. Just like that. We're going to kind of separate this anyways. Now we're going to come in and do the birthday on this side. And you know what? I'm going to be cutting this anyways. So I'm going to come in this way so that I can. I'll cut it. And we may have to restamp that, but let's see. All right, so I'm just going to come in and I'm coming in with my Wow black embossing powder. You know how this is different than the other embossing powder is this is a very detailed one. It's very fine. I have to put it into my container. And I found that my black that I had before actually wouldn't look at that, wouldn't emboss. Okay, so let's just go in. And let's just try to get this one off. All right. So I'll put that away back in that container when I'm not on air. Let's just come in with our I think I'm going to have to just trim this a little bit. Yeah, I think that'll show up quite nicely. All right, so I'm going to come back in with that trimmer. They almost resemble candles. I guess they do. I thought they looked like, actually, if I had them going all the right way, they, to me, it kind of resembled what I thought was paint drips. So let's just go here. Now see, this is where I'm just going to have to trim just a bit. I'm going to see that I make that straight. There we go. And then we're going to do the happy as well. This brings back my scrapbooking days, that's for sure. Talking about scrapbooking, I'm excited to see what Stampin' Up's new scrapbook line is. I'm going to start a scrapbooking club. Very excited about that. And how I'm going to work it is with my kits. You're going to get 6 12 by 12 pages plus a cover, like a title page. All right, so we have that like that. Just going to go happy birthday like so. So it's kind of just, anyways, let's see how that works. All right. Okay, so I am going to put these on with my black dimensionals. We're going to probably have to cut some of these dimensionals. You know, this has a little tiny strip here. So I'm wondering if I should use that strip. Sure, why not, right? Oh, you started to do that. That's really a challenge. I got 2 pages done of my Mexico trip. I was happy with parts of it. I know I have to use designer series paper more, I think is what the key is. But I think I'm going to enjoy it. I'm more of a book type scrapbooker. I'd rather make books is how I'd like to do it. Okay, so we have that. I'm going to put white dimensionals on here. So let me just come in and I'm just going to cut down here. Like that. Yes, thanks, Sardine. Yeah, I think it could also pass for a teenager card. This one with these colors. I find it very bright and cheery. So these colors are just, it was a color challenge. Like I say, that I had to do a card using, it actually had 2 more colors, but I couldn't get, like we only had to use 3 colors and I couldn't get Poppy Parade on there. It just didn't wash with me. That and peach pie, and I'll show you those. See, I couldn't get those ones working. You could do it this way with those colors, but not with that melon mambo. I didn't find that you could anyways. So yeah, I went right to card making right away. Okay, so we said landscape. Make sure it's opening the right way. Let's go and put that there. Yeah, I think these colors are better than happy birthday. Oh, this could have come down a little bit. Just take that off and maybe put that onto there. There we go. Yeah, it just needed to come down just a bit. Not as much as I was going to originally do. There we go, like so. And then, of course, we need to put, and I didn't use any ribbon this time, but we need to put some embellishments on there. I thought these would be good, but also the, where are they? Well, there's these ones, and there's also these ones, which kind of go along with this suite. There's these iridescent faceted gems. So let's use those because it goes with the suite. They pick up the colors that are on there. So let's use another one of these and put this right about there. Yeah, you know what, Leona, me too. I think that's the trend now, is that you don't use more designer series paper. You don't, and I guess they use a lot of stickers. I'm not a sticker person. I've used I used the tropical leaves in my scrapbook page, and it worked out okay. Okay, and we have to just finish our inside, which I have a piece here, and it has to go landscaped. Okay, happy birthday, friend. Just want to move that up just a bit. Now, what I could do is, there's this piece here, and I think I'm going to try doing that. So we have Summer Splash, Melon Mambo, and Daffodil Delight. And Melon Mambo. Let's see how we can incorporate that on the inside. Well, because there's Melon Mambo, there's Daffodil Delight, I'm coming in. This is photopolymer, so let's go and do this. Yes, you can definitely use paper strips anywhere. All right, so I'm going to continue with it going up and down there. So we have that. Let's go and clean this one off. It'd be nice if we had two different sizes on this particular one, but we don't. All right, let's go to the Summer Splash. Ooh, this one is a little juicy. So that's going to give a dotted look. That's okay. And then let's go in. Now, when you get that kind of look, what you really need to do is you need to take something to scratch off or take off some of this ink. So all you're going to do is you can take it this way and do it with a bone folder. and that would help quite a bit. But we do want to get that off right away because I obviously didn't on another one. And then we're going to come in with the Melon Mambo. Yeah, like I say, I'm interested to see what's going to happen with this. Okay, so let's just do that like that. And then at this point, we could go, it says, happy birthday, friend. And you could put some words across there. You could put this here. I'm not sure exactly. What I probably should have done was done this in a corner, but I didn't. And we're going to leave it just like that because I don't mind having something like that on the inside. Awesome. Okay. So don't forget that what you want to do with the card sketches is go into my group. In my group, there's a link down below here. Go in and do a card using the same card sketch and just post it in the thread. And I do a random draw every month for both the mystery challenge and the mystery challenge. I got to put some glue on there. The mystery challenge and the sketch challenge. And I give away, if you live in Canada, I have product to give away. And if you live outside of Canada, I have a really nice tutorial to give away as well. Awesome. So there we go. So that is from the card sketch. Whoops. And you know what? The card sketch is here with the embossing powder on it. So I do have to take it off online. Don't forget the thumbs. Oh, right. Thanks, Amanda. So if you like that, give me the thumbs up. Share my video. I really do appreciate it when you do that. Actually, that's sharing my video is one of the highest compliments that you can give me. It helps with my algorithms on both on Facebook and on YouTube. And like I say, there's the card sketch. There's our card. We just happened to turn the card around like that, which it worked. And we just sort of changed it up just a tiny little bit. Still kept the general idea of the card sketch. So thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. All right, you guys. So what's happening next is on Monday, I'll be coming back with either a 3D project or a fancy fold. That'll be 11 o'clock Pacific time. Might be a little late for my Dutch peeps, but you can always watch it on a replay. So join me then. If you have any questions at all, reach out to me. I really do appreciate it. And if you live in Canada, I'd love to be your demonstrator. All right, you guys, remember to create because it's great for the soul. Bye for now.